Hi, I'm Kat and I play Red. Today we're going to be looking at AdVenture Capitalist, the card game. AdVenture Capitalist is an app. I actually play it on the PlayStation as well. It's a cookie clicker game. So you start with one lemonade stand, you run it to get money. When you have more money you can buy more lemonade stands or newspaper stands or pizza parlours or shrimp boats or hockey teams. When you have enough money you can buy movie studios, banks and oil rigs. It runs by itself, so you leave it running, go back and you've generated quadrillion billion dollars that you can then spend to buy more of all those things to generate more money. So this is the card game though. Let's have a look at what's in the box. In the box you get 106 of these green investment cards and 20 of the manager cards, which we'll come on to in a bit. This is a pick and pass game, so you'll start with between 7 and 10 cards in your hand depending on the number of players. You simply pick one that you want to play, pop it down in front of you, wait until everyone else has decided, then everyone reveals their cards and passes the cards on to the next player. The cards in the deck are either chains, donut chain, it just gives you 3 billion, lemonade chain, 1 billion, pizza chain, 2 billion. Or they're multipliers like this. The shrimp boat will give you 5 billion if you get 2 of them. Or the movie studio will give you 10 billion if you have 3 of them. Hockey teams are more valuable the different numbers you have. The oil companies are a little bit different. At the end of the round, all cards you've played in front of you will be discarded after you score. The oil companies hang around until the game end. The player with the most gets 8 billion and the player with the least gets minus 8 billion. The other thing to notice are the little symbols at the top of the card here. These are swag. There are 3 different types of swags. There are copters, boats and cars. The player with the most of each of these symbols at the end of the round gets an additional 3 billion. There are also boosters that will give you more money for having swag. Now, let's go back to those manager cards. At the start of each round, the manager cards are shuffled up. One is dealt face down to each player. You can look at it. This card will again give you bonus points at the end of the round. So here, for each 3 pizza chains you have, you'll get an additional 4 billion. For each 2 donuts you have, you get an additional 4 billion. Each shrimp gets an additional 1 billion. You get the idea. The game is played over 3 rounds. At the end of each round, all the cards, including your manager, are discarded. You score, then you're dealt a new manager and a new hand of investment cards, and play begins again. After 3 rounds, the player with the most money is the winner. So, we all had a great time playing Adventure Capitalist, the card game. Now, would you like to have a great time playing Adventure Capitalist, the card game? No, you're not seeing double. We've got 2 copies. This is my copy. That's not going anywhere. But you could win this copy. Have a look in the description below in the video to see how you could get your hands on this.